Hello data points. Today we are discussing about the skill OPT executive strategy for the self-evaluation agent skills. So what this paper say about? This paper is more about we are treating the skill as a static point, means as a static file. So how we can implement this and find out a best versions. So this is the main reason how we find out the best version through this trajectory, and it's follow like the deep learning type. And with the optimizer we can find out the trajectory through it, and we got our best skills.md through this whole ecosystem. So let's look at the paper what it is all about. So for the evolve through loose control self revision, we handcrafted our skills, and skill OPT is our knowledge base, the fast semantic controllable text space optimizer. It edit when it above the validate score. So after that, let's understood how this system is work. So we have our paper. We have our paper which is skills.md, like research paper reading skill.md. So it is the like gradient descent type. It is like this, a surface where we have, and we need to go to the global minima. So what is the global minima? We understood global. Okay, so the global minima is this is the local minima, and this is the global minima. So we need to reach out the global minima where we are if we are reading, if you are go through the our not our if we are go to the math, then we understood what is the global minima and the local minima. So we need to find out the global minima. For this, to find out our better skills.md, so that to reach out this, we reject some epochs if the skills.md go in this direction, then it's check and validate. If after it validate, if that is above the validate score, then it got in this direction. If not, then again it changes trajectory and it comes on this direction. After that, again checking rejection and all of this, we finally reach out our global minima. This time our parameter is the skill document, gradient direction is the trajectory driven edit direction, learning rate is the edit budget, validate the check with the selection get. This is the selection get. Each time we check, does it validate uh, our desired point or not. Then the stable training through the batch, mini batch, schedule, and the get. So yeah, and this is few optimizer, mini batch. Okay, treat like trajectory. So if we are looking at, these are the few gradient descent type: batch, mini batch, and structured gradient descent. So what is the batch? So when after after one after looking at all the data set, it takes the one update, and in the mini batch it take the another step to looking at the few batch of data set. Then it's looking at the another batch of data set, then it's update itself. And this is not so stable. So most of time, means I most of time choose this mini batch gradient descent. This is the fast, but it is not stable. it stumble around this. We cannot go into global minima. Maybe we are stay on this side. Oh, this is hard to visualize. Where is our global minima? To find out, if looking at this is the one animation. This is the mini batch gradient descent animation. If you notice, this is the little stable version. Okay, yeah. So stable training setting, all of this. Then for open, while the manual written or one shot skills, one question: if the skills are adaptation layer, how should they optimize? Means if that is on adaptation layer, if you are looking at our previous video, uh, what is that? Go through this paper, so you understood. If we are go through our previous paper where we are discussing about what is what is the adaptation layer for skill.md, and this is the paper today upcoming. So in this paper we are discussing about what is the life cycle of the skill.md. So if that is on that layer, then how should we optimize? So we treat like this is a editing graph, and we can control through all of this optimizer. So this is an analogy for this is we optimize all of this and then we got our better result. So this is taking an example like rollout and reflection batch size control the noise and the evidence used for each edit, the external learning rate and the schedule controller, how one skill version allowed to move for one to previous one. Okay. Now we looking at whole pipeline. We're looking at the whole pipeline, how it's look like. First of all, we have the data set, trend, tests, validate, and then if we notice our agent is fixed, then it's passed through the skill document. After skill document, it is the trajectory trace. It trace the trajectory. Either they go on here or they straight forward or they go on this direction. If it is go on this direction, then here is the one boundary, one gate. Is this check 0.5 above? If yes, then it's go on this direction. If not, then it comes down on this direction like that. So then it's run the multiple batches with the optimizer model, and we edit. If you notice, we not edit anything, we just edit our mic atomic edit, just little few edits. Either we add something, delete something, or replace something. Then the mini batch merge. Then after that we merge all of these small checks, and this then it's a rank. All of this means after when we are getting all of this, it's fast merge. Then it started ranking those its edit is make any sense. If not, then it reduce the schedule delay, and it gives us the st plus 1. St plus 1 means this is the previous version, this is the updated version. So in this updated version, what we do for epochs wise, so in this epoch wise we have one previous epoch skills and the current epoch skills. After that we again check the trajectory of the both. Then either this trajectory is past this gate with the threshold level this, or an example, then it's improve, either they reject, either they this is called a failure. Based on that we can this is the validate get. After we can reject that and we send to the mini batch merge so that it rank and improve their scheduling for properly. And then epoch-wise reflection, if this is good, then it's slow update. It's slow update means we are reaching to the global minima, so that time we are slow down. And then if that pass, then it go through the optimizer metadata, which edit helped, which fail, and this all of these data goes on here on the current skills. If you notice, this is the like st plus 1. Yeah, st plus 1. Then it's provide our best call skill.md. This is the overall scenario how it looks like. So yeah, so this is the before we are treating like skill.md one static file, input and output. Then after this PayPal skills opt from the Microsoft side, they suggest the skills.md we can treat as a optimizer, and we can based on the output we can treat like a tragedy, and with the feedback loop, with the learning rate and all of these parameters, we can changes the validation or etc, we can changes update. If you notice, if that is reject, we can go through this again to update, follow this path. So let's look at how the skills.md loops look like. When skill.md collect the scores of trajectory, it's check it passed the gate or not. It's check it passed gate or not. These gates are small gates. Either they pass or not. If they pass, then it mini batch reflection. Then it update little bit to go forward to the best skills. Then keep the top edit in the edit bucket. So if you notice, this s plus t is the nearest just step to the best scale output, so it is on the edit bucket. If you notice here, we edit all the updates. When it comes down, it edit. If something is fail, means this line in the skills.md not optimized. So after it's running this loop, he understood that this is not working, so it remove it from here. Okay, so then merge and rank. Then it merge here. It, if you notice here, we merge all of this, merging and rank, merging, and after that ranking we update and set is, if that is validated, then upset. Then propose a skill. After that, here if you looking at the arrow here, we are proposing a skills.md with st plus 1 updates. We update, then held out the check. Then here we have validate check. We validate the all of this check, and then this gives, after it validate, if that is upsetted, then it gives the skills.md. This is the overall uh, pipeline how it's built. Yeah, I read up to this 3 page because up to that I understood, and this formula back propagation I need to take the time to understand it. But yeah, up to this is the summary for. Okay, so meet you on the next video. So thank you, Johan.